I've got my fire in. I wish I'd put bricks down there. I'll probably still do that. I've got no idea why I left that there. I just thought, oh, I'm just putting it at the back. So I've gone through the wall, the wooden wall, and it's all lined with fireproof inside the cavity. And I made this, using my skill as a blacksmith, I made this, what would you call it, piece of metal. And I took this old double cavity piece of flue pipe. It was really falling to bits, so I cut it the other end off and I took all the fireproofing out of it, remixed it, and then filled it all up again. So that's solid fireproofing in there. It goes through the wall. And this big, what the hell are you doing there, John? What the heck is that you've put in there? What, this bit of wood? This is going to be part of the I'm trying to make an ingle nook fireplace. I've got a piece of wood that will come right across the top from here, right across there, and go through the wall there. A great big mantelpiece I'm making. So yeah, so that's what's happening there. It does work. The fire works perfectly. A nice draw, and I've just tried it. You've got to make little fires for the first 14 days, it says in the instructions. So I'm doing that, having a little fire, just to. I think what you're doing is you're actually curing the cast iron there. So yeah, that's in. I'm very pleased with that. Now I've, believe it or not, cleaned this all off. I didn't want to get it too clean. It's got to have character. I left that bit of metal on and that bit of join there. Just left it. You'll see when it's finished. It'll look good. It'll look good. I'll show you the other bit of mantelpiece that's going on. Oh, and I'll show you outside. But don't laugh. Promise not to laugh at the outside bit. So we go around here, on this side. I've still got to clad all this. I'm not too worried. This stuff, this OSB board is very waterproof, very good stuff. But I'll still clad it. And there's me outside chimney. This is the other side of where it comes through. That bit of flue I showed you that I filled up. And then I just put that bit of metal around it because I couldn't afford any more outside flue, and I thought it does something to the convection if you've got it like that. I don't understand it. But yeah, that's just there, supported somewhat. And then I made that cowl out of an old dog's bowl. I love making things like this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'll show you the mantelpiece I'm working on. And this is the going to be the mantelpiece. This is 9 foot long, believe it or not. It's going to go right across where I showed you and into the wall. So I'm just about to clean it up a bit because it's a bit rotted there. But looks like oak to me. I mean, that piece of wood, just imagine how much that would cost to buy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. With the aid of this. But, and I'll show you when I've finally got it in. George is coming later and he's going to help me actually install it, hopefully. bit of timber is used to be the entranceway to my little gallery that I had down the drive. Being used again. I don't even remember where I first got it from. It's quite an age now though. A bit like me. Okay, well I've got this prepared now. I've got to get it from here over to there. There's no one about to help. So I've got to figure out a way to do that. I'll get back to you. I'm going to try and get it onto this trolley by lifting up this other end. And that will go onto that trolley, and then I'll be able to push it over there. But it's very heavy, not sure. He who dares, Rodney, he who dares. I've got it to this stage of the process. Now I reckon if I get my shoulder under here, I should be able to lift it up and it should just roll itself gently over to the shed. Oh. I'll put the camera somewhere you can watch. Bear with me. I think you might be able to see this. Just got to get it in now, as the actress said to the bishop. But I'm going to have a cup of tea and a break and take my heart tablets. I'm only joking about the heart tablets. I'm not taking them really. Right, I've got it onto this block of wood here, little block of wood just there, and I've managed to slide it up from there up there. Now I'm going to use that threshold bit to slide it up into there along the floor. That's what I'm about to try and do. Leave that. Very heavy actually. It should slide. That's that, and then I'll get another bit of timber under the other end and slide it some more. I want to get it in far enough so that I can lift it onto that little trestle, and then from that little trestle I'll get it right along, and it'll go into, one end will go into that hole in the wall there that I've just cut. I botched it a bit because that's where I wanted it, so I've had to cut a bit out of the what do you call it, the mantle, the beam, because there was a bit of wood in the way, a bit of 3x2, so I've had to cut a chunk out so I can go in and it'll be at the right height. That's what I'm up to. Whoops, sorry about the camera work. Need the producer here to help, really. But yeah, so I'm getting there. I'll turn this off and then I'll show you when I've got the next stage done. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just slide it along the floor as far as I can. Right, well, I've now got it up on there like that, and now I've got to get that end into that aperture. That's a good word, isn't it? Aperture. Yeah, why say hole when you can say aperture? Right. Okay. This might not work. This keeps sliding under it. See, I've got to get this end into there, and then that end onto there. Maybe I could get it onto the... Ow! I've got a splinter now. I'm try and get out of here without it sliding. Slide on the floor. You want to watch the rest of this or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this at all. Right, let's make it as safe as possible before I do the next manoeuvre. What's that noise? Let's get that. On there. Can hear creaking. Now, don't worry about the floor giving way, because under there, all under those bricks, is concrete right down to the ground underneath. So that's not going to give way at all. This, if I was a bit stronger, I could just lift that end up, push it in there, get it onto there. Make quite good viewing, wouldn't it, if I did it? But well, I'm going to try and get that end onto that fireplace. Where am I? I'm going to try and push that end in, because if it goes, it will just land on that bit of wood. Really, I should wait for some help, shouldn't I? But I'm ex-merchant navy, mate. We can do anything, us sailors, and if we can't, we fuck it up so no one else can either. That was the old saying. Right, I'm going to have a go. I did it. Phew, that's bloody heavy. Is it level? Ah. Yes! Well, it's inside the lines. Got a bit of work to do just on here. That's got to be pushed up a bit. Only allowed for a couple of inches over there. But that's basically it in now. I've still got loads of work. Up there's all going to be filled in. And this corner I'll make into a kind of an airing cupboard. And I'm dead chuffed. See, you don't have to give up. As my mate $1 Million Bogan says, don't quit. Anyway, this video's getting a bit long, so that's where we are now. I've got the damn thing in. Sorry, didn't mean to swear, you did a good job. And I'll let you know how I progress later, okay? Now take care of yourself. Don't do anything silly like lifting heavy weights. But I just when I've got to do something, I've just got to do it. I'm not inclined to wait for help. And I like to prove that I can actually do something. I know it's silly, but you know, it's because of my inferiority complex as a child. I have to show that I can do stuff. Anyway, talking a load of bollocks now. But you look after yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. I hope you're okay. Bye. Bye.